A budget smartphone rocking a 120Hz ultra-smooth display, graphite cooling system, hyper-signal antennas, AI-powered features, a massive 7,000 mAh battery, and military-grade toughness, all for just under 8,000 pesos? That's the Realme P4 Lite. Here, let me share with you what it's all about. Let's get into it. As always, honest disclaimer, this video is in partnership with Realme Philippines to showcase all the features of the Realme P4 Lite and why it's a good option for budget-conscious users who simply want a smartphone that can last the entire day or two. What I have here is the Titan Gray 4 plus 128GB variant. And as you can tell, the design looks sleek with a smooth textured finish at the back, flat sides, and nicely curved corners. It's relatively slim too, especially considering the huge battery packed inside. It has a dual SIM card slot with the micro SD card option and features an IP64 rating and military-grade shock resistance. We also have a snappy fingerprint sensor conveniently integrated with the power button, and most importantly, we still have a 3.5mm headphone jack. It also sports a 6.8-inch HD Plus display with up to 120Hz refresh rate and 900 nits peak brightness. While the resolution is only HD+, the smooth 120Hz refresh rate is definitely a welcome addition at this price point. And with 900 nits peak brightness, it's just enough to keep things visible outdoors. Now, it also has a usable single downward firing speaker with up to 300% volume boost. But if stereo experience is your cup of tea, at least we still have a headphone jack for that. As for the cameras, this is where the cost cutting becomes more obvious to keep the phone more affordable. It only packs an 8MP rear shooter with a flicker sensor and a 5MP selfie camera, which is quite modest for today's social media era. In good lighting conditions, it can still deliver fairly decent shots for quick sharing for social media, and even the front-facing selfies are acceptable. But in low light conditions, images start to get noticeably grainy. Video recording is capped at 1080p, which is slow by current standards, but still usable nonetheless. Now, in terms of performance, it features the Realme UI 7.0 based on Android 16. And out of the box, it feels responsive enough with just a few pre-installed applications that you can easily uninstall. Realme promises up to 2 generations of system updates with 3 years of security updates. It also has a bunch of special features like mini capsule for quick display info, speaker cleaner if ever you submerge the phone, air gestures, dynamic button, and AI noise reduction for calls to name a few. Now, the 120Hz refresh rate proved to be handy for supported apps because with the budget Unisoc T7250 processor and 4GB of RAM, imagine what it'd feel like if it only supports 60Hz, right? So that's definitely something that we can appreciate. Speaking of RAM, like most modern Android phones, it's also expandable up to plus 8GB using the available internal storage. While it's not as fast as regular RAM, at least it can help sustain or buffer multiple apps running at once. Now, the performance is decent enough for browsing through social media apps, messaging, and consuming media like videos, podcasts, and the like. It's also surprisingly capable for casual gaming. Call of Duty Mobile runs smoothly at 60fps, and I was able to play multiple matches without any noticeable hiccups or heating issues. Honor of Kings even runs at 120fps with no frame drops, which is a big plus. And yes, we also have a dedicated game space feature wherein you can see all your games and switch performance modes, which by the way, are also available in-game via quick slide-in overlay. Not to mention the hyper-signal antenna system that provides stronger connectivity and weaker signal environments. And just in case you're wondering, my sample got a score of 376,751 in Antutu benchmark, with the following scores across different benchmarking applications. Now, battery life is where this phone can be proud of itself. With a respectable 7,000 mAh capacity, it lasted a whopping 24 hours and 3 minutes in my usual PC Mark Work 3.0 battery life benchmark with 50% brightness and volume levels. That is more than enough to last you an entire day and more. Not to mention, it also has a 6 watts reverse charging feature that might be handy in a pinch for charging things like a pair of earbuds. However, with only 15 watts charging speed, charging it from 10% to 100% lasted for about 3 hours and 42 minutes, which is quite substantial. Overall, I think the Realme P4 Lite is perfect for budget-conscious users, perhaps for business purposes that require a long-lasting battery and durability more than raw power, gaming performance, and camera quality. And there you have it guys, thank you for watching. Huge thanks to Realme Philippines for partnering with me on this video to showcase what the Realme P4 Lite offers. You can get this now using the links below. Thank you for watching, subscribe if you appreciate this video, and see you next time. Have a great day guys, you're awesome.